coming out to test what or how good the difference is between the GoPro Hero 5 for audio and stabilization compared to the GoPro 12. Definitely an investment, and I'm hoping a significant upgrade in audio quality, motion control, so I'm headed to my favourite technical downhill section that I've never actually been able to film. Well, I've tried to film, but it's always been excessively jerky, and ultimately makes anyone who watches it motion sick. So I didn't want to inflict that on anyone. Okay, GoPro sideways holding test, GoPro 5. Okay, sideways holding test 1, GoPro 12. It always seems excessively dramatic when you watch films or movies about making movies, and they talk about chasing the light to get the last shots. But because my afternoon was pushed back a little bit, I really am chasing the light to try and get some half decent footage of this techie track, because as nice as I'm sure the GoPro 12 is, it doesn't have night vision, as I found out a couple of nights ago. What's this thing like in the complete dark? Especially with running along in with my A-up lighting system headlamp on. All that really picked up was the two little iridescent dots on the ground and not much else. A little bit shaky given the low light conditions. I believe I have to put the frames per minute, no, frames per second, get with it, the frames per second down, so the lens in the camera can have longer to expose each frame. So running on 60 all excitedly because of the new GoPro, counterproductive in the darkness. Apparently put it down to 25 or something. Anyway, almost there. Okay, this section here ought to do it. I'll pick a tree and go to the same point and record to the corner down there. So I reckon these twin Xanthorrhoeas here is going to be my starting point for the test, on the stability test on the GoPro 5, which I've done several times, but I'll give it a fresh pass because I've never been able to use that footage because it's insanely jerky, and the GoPro 12. So let me begin. Starting position, GoPro 5, stability test, Summit Link Trail. Holding this as still as I possibly can on this trail. With my right hand. I'm not cheating here. I'm going to do it twice. This is my right hand, which is more stable than the left. This is holding it with the handle. All right. That's that run. Time to try it with the GoPro 12. So here we go. Got to get back up there now. Okay. Back to the reset position. Time to test the GoPro 12 down the Summit Link track. Here we go. Again, same hand, holding it still as I can with a handle to test the stability. Also keen to see how the sound goes too, because normally there's a whole bunch of handle noise on the 5. I'm keen to see. Whoa. I did say these shoes didn't have much grip left. I'm keen to see how the sound goes too. Partly why I've had to use so much music to cover all the handle noise. Whoa. Whoa, slippy. Well, that's 2 runs on the same track, and I'll be interested to check that out in a side-by-side. Take you with me, see if all the excitement's worth it. Actually, does anyone else cut the waist pocket out of their Salomon Advanced 12 vest? Because I'm really thinking about it. It's always getting in the way, flapping about, because I never use it. Maybe because I squeeze every last bit of gel out of the gels like it's toothpaste, but yeah, undecided. So we keen to jog home now and see how it goes on the trails on a sort of a less mountainous downhill. Don't want to overdo it before Kaipo tomorrow, but the lighting was just so nice for a change. Feeling some way or another, every time I've had a chance, it's been cloudy, dark, or rainy for about 3 weeks now. So beautiful to have a weekend day with a bit of afternoon sunshine. this GoPro is good enough, might actually be able to put some more long run trail sections in. Never bother with the other one because it's always sort of filmed when I'm walking. Everyone will think I just walk the whole time because it's the only footage that was usable. So quite excited for this to see how it goes. Try the GoPro 12 from the front, see how it goes. I've turned on everything. I'm learning the ways of it, using the Pro settings and tweaking them a bit. I like all the presets. Don't have to go and change it every time like I did on the 5. Anyway, spent a bit of time on the channel last night updating stuff. Hey, yeah, try and put a bit more me in there. Whether that's a good thing or not, it's up to you. Let me know what you think. Oh, I love this bit. When I bought the E12, it came with all sorts of fancy bits. Mounting pads, action brackets, a handle, little handle that turns into a tripod and zooms up and down telescopically, and this thing, it also turns into a tripod. So I haven't tested it out for handle noise, so and or the distance it can do. So that's me holding the end of the handler. It's not too bad, but let's just have a look at the other one. So swap the handles over. Here's the 3-point handle. How does that look? Gives you a bit more zoomy. A bit if I'm running. Oh, it feels like it's moving around a whole bunch. Be interesting to see more footage. Take out some trees if I'm not careful. Can just be a different aspect. And the cool thing, tripod. Alright. I like this 3-point handle / tripod too, because it's got a ball joint on the end. So how's that? That looks like you're looking at my feet. Just as well it's got a ball joint. Yeah, that'll do. How's that for sunset? Well, thanks for coming along. Good old stairs down to Addison. Yeah, excited to go to Kaito tomorrow. Nice and early in the morning with a mate of mine, Paul. Where it all started. Straighten you off a bit there. Yeah, mate of mine. Not Paul. Mate of mine, Nate. Invited me to Kaito 4 or 5 years back. And I'd been running for a while, chasing that sub 25k, getting injured. We're not in our 20s anymore, Toto. And he said, come to Kaito. So I did. And the trail running bug bit hard. Been doing it ever since. So yeah, be keen to record some of that and share it with anyone who wants to watch. See you on the next one.